doing?
Whoever wants to start. Yes.
What do you see from Ohio State's defense? Obviously, they have very many points and have really done a good job getting the passing game. What have you seen kind of on film?
Yeah, they got some good players. They run a good scheme. They're well coached. Just got a good amount of talent. But excited to get after them, and it'll be a good game.
Jack.
Hey Curtis, just with having the bye week, did that give you a chance to maybe review Michigan more and kind of go more into kind of the review and also the preparation for this week, and kind of how did that the bye week play out for you?
Yeah, I mean it was a favorable bye week for sure. Just late in the season, getting ready for the next opponent, no matter what that was. But definitely got to detail Michigan and be able to have the corrections down last week and then really dive into preparation for this week. So it was a good bye week. Yeah, we're even more fired up to get ready because we haven't played in a week. So.
Curtis, how's the thumb management been over the course of the bye week and this week, and what's kind of been the process with that?
Yeah, no, I feel great. I feel really good. I mean, that was one of my things I was looking forward to most was the bye week, was to be able to let my thumb heal up and not beat it up and not have to throw, 5 days a week, 5-6 days a week. So I'm really excited and was happy with the progress it made, and I'm feeling pretty close to 100% now.
Daniel and Josh.
I want to say that Trey Whittick mentioned that just how pointed Sig is with how much film he watches, how thorough he is in meetings. Does that kind of have to change the way that you watch or evaluate film?
I mean, definitely. I've always tried to improve and work on some things in each off season, and film was something that I had to learn to watch, and because you can just watch film, but you might not be able to get a lot from it. And so, definitely, knowing how much Coach Sig watches film, shows how much he cares, and so that it makes you want to watch even more film, And so I wouldn't say that he's changed the way I thought, because I know watching film was really good for preparation, but I definitely recognize, and we all recognize how hard he works, and it makes us want to work as hard as well.
Josh and Zach.
Curtis, has practice been more intense, less intense, or just the same?
Just the same. I mean, just another week. No matter what their logo is, we still got to go prepare. Every single game is just the same. So.
Zach and Alexa.
Curtis, beginning your career at Ohio University, does that add anything? Does it change the way you kind of look at it? Do you have preparation in the past on Ohio State? What does that kind of do for you?
Never played them in my career. I've definitely played in some environments that have been similar. When Penn State in 2022 was an awesome atmosphere. Be able to play there, and so it's not going to be the most I've ever played in front of, but I recognize the history behind the Ohio Stadium and the amount of fans and how great an atmosphere will be. So I'm really excited for that and just ready for the challenge.
Alexa and Brad.
Talking a little bit about atmosphere, it sounded like crowd noise was being piped in as you were walking in. Is that something you guys do weekly? Is that just a this week thing because of just how loud the shoot can get? Or?
Yeah, I think it'll probably be one of the more loud environments this year, and so we always do have crowd noise every single week because it's going to be a crazy atmosphere no matter what. But definitely just understanding that, having some things to be aware for, because it will be a loud environment, and especially just at first, and we'll just have to quiet them as we go. So.
Brad and Dylan.
Curtis, what was the first time you played in what felt like a big game, be it in high school or college, and why was that a big game for you?
I mean, it's the cliche answer is the next game and everything like that, and so I feel like I get anxious and excited to go before every game because it's another opportunity. But definitely those championship games, those games that you feel like you prepared all season for, and you're just ready to kind of show what the final product is. And so I wouldn't necessarily say this is a big game because it's the next game, but I do look forward to the challenge that we had ahead of us, and just another chance to win with the guys. So.
Dylan and Pete.
Curtis, were there any days of the bye week where you had decreased reps at practice because of your injury?
I wouldn't say decreased reps for just me, but the rest of the team kind of we took a couple reps off just to manage load and everything like that, and so I obviously was a part of that. But it was also like I said, helped with my thumb, just trying to take the load off, just even if it's 20 throws a day, to help with extra healing.
Pete and Mike.
Curtis, how much input do you have in game planning, or like certain plays that you try to take? Like, let's go that
And are you in favor of like trick plays or creative plays? Do you kind of try to come up with something unique yourself?
Yeah, you know, I think we have a great offensive staff, and Coach Tina, Coach Shanahan, Coach Signetti really do a good job of coming up with different plays throughout the weeks that will work well. And you know, I don't necessarily come up with plays on my own, but I definitely ask questions. You know, try to clarify. You know, what to do on this play against this coverage kind of thing. Just trying to clarify from my brain how I learn and everything like that. So, you know. I wouldn't say in part, but I definitely like to know what's going on, have that feel for it, and you know it's always fun to have a couple trick plays. You want to make sure they work and you can take full advantage of them, because you know sometimes it's the best thing is just to execute your offense.
Mike, then Alexa, last one.
With the offensive line, you talked about how you're close with your offense, but with Tyler Stevens coming in, how much can you help, and what can you do to kind of play a part in kind of getting him acclimated and kind of helping him?
Yeah, he's been one of our best guys as well throughout this whole year. I mean, in some packages early in the season, he came in and was a part of those packages because you want that type of player on the field, and so we really had 6, 7. We got a really deep O line, so we had guys that we knew that if something horrible happened, like what happened to Drew, that next man up, and we'd just be fine. And so offensively, the mindset hasn't changed because of anyone new, but willing to do whatever because we know Drew is hurting and wish he was out there with us. So.
Alexa, last one.
Coach Sig has talked about he's really good at quieting the noise, and has talked a lot about quieting the noise. Has he said anything different this week, or what have been some of the conversations about kind of what you're saying now? Because the next game is just another game. Yeah, it's a chance to do something really special, but.
Yeah, I think we align, and a lot of what he says, has been reflected in the way that we've handled our week and our mindset. And he came in, started last week in the bye week, and started this week, and just saying this is just it's a big game because it's the next one kind of thing. And I think a lot of us full-heartedly believe that, and knowing that we can play with anybody, and that it doesn't matter who we're playing against. We just got to go execute, and we'll be fine. And so that's kind of our mindset going into this week, just like it was every other week.
Thanks, Curtis.
Thanks, guys.